All right, y'all. Make sure y'all put the Duvals in the chat. Y'all know what time it is.
Yeah. You know it? Freebirds! Yeah. Going all the way, all the way. Watch how these pieces get moving like Hasbro. You know ain't no con in these rats, so I'm trying to be calm when it comes to the cash flow. You know talking till I die from the city we ride, no matter the outcome. You know when you out, watch your mouth in the jungle, a lot of them never escape from. Agent J when I bait some, 28 in my bag like I'm Freddie T. Agent K when I'm holding the city down, blocking all of the haters like Tony B. It's our year every year, if you quoting me, we gon' see on the field. They know the county, I scream it wherever I go. When I bleed, I just see black and teal. Feel like Brunel when the plays is in action. Every line that I flow always solid, that mean I ain't worried about pockets collapsing. He may go all the way, running the S's and O's, gotta love how it happens. You ain't part of the gang, I ain't gotta explain why we ain't got no room on the wagon. MIT is the Army, the Navy, the greatest is Jimmy and Keenan, the ultimate package. Ooh, never can care how you feel. You are now in the mix with the men and teal. Nothing but facts inside these conversations. Keep it 100, the law of the nation. With all the smoke, we can meet at the debate. You know the location. Executing the play when the ball cross the plane, that's the game. Hit my little celebration. Then all I can hear is them saying, yeah. Then all I can hear is them saying, yeah. All I can hear is them saying, ooh. You know it? Yeah. Freebirds.
Welcome to the Men and Teal podcast. I am your host, Agent J, and as always, rocking with my main man, J to the I to the M-B-O.
Oh, and
you are now in the mix with the Men and Teal.
Yes, sir. Happy New Year, Jay.
Happy New Year, Jimbo.
Hey, man.
Happy Jags.
Do anything?
Happy Jags year, bro.
Happy Jags year, because this very well could be the Jags year. Jay, did you do anything exciting, anything special?
I mean, last night I hung out with the fam, you know what I'm saying? Went to my aunt's house, hung out, got all the kids and shit over there. We, you know what I'm saying, brought it in. I fell asleep watching Stranger Things, but I finished it today. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Chilling. Then my homeboy B James, shout out to B James, New Jag City, and on the Ave, they had a day party.
Okay.
Had a day party today. I think it's still going on. I left there to come, you know what I'm saying, come dedicated to the pod, man. And,
parties. Appreciate you.
And they was out there, man. So, yeah, man. But yeah, man. Hung out, man. It was 2000s thing. That's why I got on the NASCAR, the Green Lantern NASCAR. Throwback Tim Duncan, man. Yeah, man. I had to step, man. Had to step a little, man. What about you, man? You good? What y'all had going on?
Well, you know, we had the loss in my family, so we were dealing with that, and then we actually got in late Tuesday night, and just kind of chill, bro. Just trying to decompress, you know, and just be thankful that because that, you know, the loss goes to show you we're not promised to see them next year, you know. So just thankful for my family.
Duke's feeling good though.
Yeah, I mean, as much as she can be with what's going on. So, but yeah, man, we're good. We're just thankful and blessed to see another year, and you know, thankful for the abundance I have in life, and these Jags right now. You know, making every week just a little bit more special for this NFL season. As Jags fans, as we know, we've been disappointed a lot, right? So for the Jags to be one less thing that brings me down going into the new year, I'm also very grateful about that. So yeah, but pretty much we chilled. That's all. And we caught up, recouped. You know what I'm saying? Like we chilled and just spent time with each other.
Oh yeah.
But man, thanks for everybody being here on this New Year's Day. Everybody in the chat, everybody joining us on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, There's another one that YouTube. I'm tripping. YouTube. Duh. Go into the comments real quick. Devin, as always, MIT fam, Happy New Year. Duval. Robert in the chat. Fire it up. Let's go. Michael with the shout out. Happy New Year. Let's go, Jags. Duval. Robert comes back with his own Duval. And Bishi, what's up, Bishi? With his Duval, man. Duval, Cheyenne in the building. Duval, much love, guys. Definitely Happy New Year to you, my guy. Always showing love to the pod. Well, Jay, man, I guess let's get into it. Jags edge out the Colts 23-17. I know I have sounds of the game next in the things, but it should really go. I gotta ask you, were you ever worried about in this? Like, as you were watching the game, at any point were you worried?
No. Can you hear me fine right there with the mic?
Yeah, no, I can hear you just fine. You sound good.
Nah, bro, I wasn't honestly. Just even going down 10-0, I wasn't worried about it because it was us dominating them and then doing Jaguar shit.
Yeah.
Or just having Jaguar shit happen. Like that interception, like the interception, bro. Trevor ain't throwing no real bad. Like he's throwing some, some balls, but that wasn't even a bad ball. It just didn't get caught.
Yeah, I would say going back and looking at it, he either threw it late, or he thought that Parker was going to be able to have the defender go through him and either cause contact or Parker gets the contested ball.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't work that way. Pratt, I think it was Jermaine Pratt.
Yeah,
turns around and it's right there in his stomach.
Yeah, it's right there.
It's a bad interception because it was in the red zone. Like let's just call it what it is. It was a bad interception, but it was in the red zone. But even that, and I might as well ask you, like, how do you feel about that trick play?
Like,
it
wasn't this.
Wasn't that.
Even though the interception happened on this side, but it wasn't that.
Mm-hmm.
So I that's what I'm like, okay, because that's bad.
Yeah, no, I'm saying it in essence is only bad because it was in the end zone. Yeah. Because it was in the red zone and it took the ability for us to get points in a situation where we were at least guaranteed 3.
Yeah, and then like you say, the fumble is like we don't really run trick plays a lot. I feel like that's like the first trick play or it's a hook and ladder.
That's like the third. It's like the third trick play we've ran this year.
Yeah, but it's a hook and ladder. Like we don't run. People don't even run those. And then on Sunday it was just hook and ladder day.
Yeah. Buffalo did it and Chicago. Now they did it in here's the crazy thing is they did it in losses. But I posted about them and I'm like, look, it's not the point that they won or lost the game. It's the fact of the execution of it. The play is a good play. So for the people, I personally felt like that was a good play. We had poor execution. Now people are like, oh, well, Travis didn't clear the traffic at the line. Look, that all goes into the execution of the play. All of that, from the blocking to Travis getting open underneath, to Travis catching the ball, to Travis taking it upfield, whatever, like all that goes into execution. I would expect to see that play again. I would, and some people argue me, well, we were, we were driving, we had the momentum. I think Trevor at the time was 6 for 6 for like 61 yards. It's like, oh, well, you didn't need to do that right there. Well, you're right. We could have done an alternate play, but the play was still good. And the play still should have worked because everybody still got to their spots when they were supposed to get to their spots.
Yeah.
And
in all facets, except for the last, I guess, most important part, the play worked.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm not upset about it at all, bro. I'm not.
So to answer the original question, I too wasn't worried. I even put a post about that. It was like, even though it was 10-0, or maybe it was 3-0 at the time at the end of the quarter, I was like, man, we really needed that quarter to end. I feel like even though we were down, it never really felt like we were ever going to lose this game.
Exactly.
You know, we moved the ball at will besides 2 bad drives. Well, yeah, 2 bad drives where like we went 3 and out. But other than that, and the 2 turnovers in the red zone, we moved the ball at will. But I haven't seen sounds of the game.
Nope.
I'm not sure if Jay has. I don't think so.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't think so. So as you guys know, genuine reactions. If it's your first time tuning in and watching, we recap the game with sounds of the game, and we give you our general reaction because we don't know what they're going to show. And also, bro, if it's your first time, hey, welcome. Yeah. 1 and 2, thanks for joining us. And do us that favor, hit that like, that share, that subscribe, and that follow, man. Get this out to the Jaguar fans, because as they know,
we keep it real. We keep it chill.
Thank you. Hey, Big Marcus in the chat.
Hey, shout out to Big Marcus, bro. I definitely wanted to give him a shout out because he says it in here. But man, shout out to Big Marcus, dog.
Yes, sir.
Love you, brother.
Wait, hold on. He got surgery. Oh, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up, man. Health matters. Yes. I love it, bro. I love it, bro.
For you, hey, bro.
Bro, what are we gonna call him? Regular size Marcus?
Nah, it's still gonna be big. It's still gonna be big.
He's gonna be regular size Marcus here in a minute, man.
He's not gonna get shorter. His shoulders are gonna be less wide. Back a little less wide, but the shoulders gonna be there, man.
Yes, sir. Duval T in the building. Happy New Year's, fellas. Happy New Year's, Duval T. But yeah, bro, if you ain't got nothing else, we can keep it rolling and go ahead and go into the sounds.
Yeah, I'm ready. Sounds of the fucking.
Let's go, man. I can't wait to watch this.
And we welcome you to Lucas Oil Stadium here in Indianapolis. Big game for the Jaguars. Final road game of the season, Jeff Lagerman. And the Jaguars, they're trying to win a division.
Bro, you know we gonna talk about it, Duval T. 60 minutes away from a division title. And a possible 1 seed if the Chargers and Dolphins pull off wins somehow. I got a prediction at the end of the game. At the end of this, I got a prediction. I think we're gonna like, Jay.
In the AFC South race, the Texans win also eliminated the Colts from playoff contention. So 2 very different situations today. The Jaguars needing to win to stay ahead in the division race, and a Colts team playing for pride and nothing to lose.
And Jeff, our players to watch are the 2 fill-ins, at least for today, center Jonah Monheim and right guard Walker Little.
Yeah, and both of these guys have played before.
One thing about this game, it shows they know how to overcome adversity. Yeah, 1,000%.
Leadership with the offensive line and communicate, because that's one of
I think they've done that a few times this season.
Have some fun, take care of business. Here we go. Jags on 3, 1, 2, 3, Jags.
And I feel really good about Walker Little. Last week, McCary got hurt. Walker stepped in. He played really well. And just one other note here, we might need to.
Bro, I want to slap fire out of Walker.
Came down with Vanillas. He's going to play today. It's something to keep.
I want to slap fire out of Walker Little during this game. Vegas, Arizona, KC are examples of that, 100%.
Hey guys, we talked about the energy in the building not being up to par, half empty, not a lot of
Hey
positivity.
Robert, man, let me have a show. Robert says, yeah, Dolphins have a chance. 2 seeds sounds reasonable.
Ready to go. They know it's at stake. Bring great effort. Be mentally and physically tough and execute at a high level. We do those things. It won't matter what the Indianapolis Colts do today.
Third and goal from the 3-yard line of Jacksonville. 3-0 game. Colts trying to build on that lead. Trips to the left and a shotgun for Phillip Rivers. They handed to Taylor, middle of the field. He's into the end zone. He ran straight into the middle of the field. They spread it out.
And see, I was okay with that too because it was in the very beginning of the second quarter.
And the Colts have extended the lead.
So in my mind, I was like, oh, there's plenty of football. There's plenty of football left for us to come and take this shit over. And y'all gotta think too, with those turnovers in the red zone, like we really blow this team out. Like if you turn those red zone points into point, I mean, you're looking at what, a 12-point win, still 2 scores.
One thing that you worried about coming in is how would the Jaguars weather the storm when it came to the energy that came from the Colts. Early on, there's been a lot of momentum.
No, I like that. I like that, Duval T. They needed this test, and dude wasn't going to lay down. It shows you just because a team is out of it doesn't mean that they're just going to let you win that shit. Totally agree with you, bro.
Trevor was very good on that first series, 6 of 6 for 61 yards.
Now I can't hear you now.
This is a team that knows your tendencies more than anything.
Yes.
Boy, you got to convert this one. You got to stay on the field. You're down 10-0. Trevor drops, fires, middle of the field, caught by Jacoby Myers. I mean, he threw a fastball in there to Jacoby. He makes the catch at the 46-yard line. That's a first down, an 8-yard gain. Third and a really short 5, about 4.5. Dropping this time against a 4-man rush. Trevor fires, caught. Brenton Strange, first down and more. Got it inside of third. Run away from a defender.
Hey, bro, you notice they've been doing that spin a lot more? Like all the receivers, all the tight ends, everybody.
What pops is like that.
I like that shit.
I don't like that they do it.
He can run for it if he wants to. Trevor's going to run it into the end zone. Touchdown.
The thing is,
you got to get closer to the mic again, bro.
The chances that you're taking the risk for those 2 yards, but the payout is, the high-end payout is, 11, 12, 15, 24 yards.
Yeah.
Down. Like, you have the first down already. Let me give up a little bit of space. I can reset. Now everybody has to shift to what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I have good angles on everybody. So
I
like it personally.
I feel like I didn't like BTJ's because he lost the yards, but then he was able to like kind of get them back. But I think if he just would have ran,
he probably could have got more yards.
Yeah, he probably could have got more yards. And then Parker, it's worked out for him a couple times, but there's been a couple times where like, bro, you just got to put your foot in the ground and just go. Like make your cut, like you're dancing just a little bit too much.
Credit to the quarterback for throwing it right in the middle between
fucking dot, Trevor.
Yeah.
Take a shot at the end zone here.
He had another dot to Parker, and Parker just didn't go up there and get it.
Dropping 4-man rush. Trevor looks, steps up, rolls, fires toward the back of the end zone, and that ball
that's the interception.
I think it was intercepted.
That's the interception right there.
And the Jags are turned away with 15 seconds left in the half.
Yeah. And that was the other thing. I was like, okay, yeah, we lost. It sucks because we could have went into the half with points too. But we're getting the ball right back.
For most of the half, 175.
And they can't stop us.
Yeah.
Downs. But the key number were turnovers. The Jags had 2 turnovers. The Colts didn't have any. That's the story. 2 first half red zone turnovers are why the Jags don't lead this game.
Look, this Jaguars football team, if they protect the football in the second half and play solid, I think they win this ball game, but they've got to climb back in it because the Colts.
Duval T says Parker has been amazing this year. No, 1,000% he has. But we're also here to say what this team can do better to be better.
There's some running room, all kind of running room in the Colts territory. That's a first there.
Bro, I love that shit with DJ Dallas.
Fires it deep downfield, and that ball's going to be caught. That's a first down inside the 20-yard line. Parker Washington is still on his feet. He's looking for a block. He's got it to the 15-yard line.
See, I'm not mad at this because he reversed field and still got up 10 more yards. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not mad at that. It's when he does that, he'll like stop and then he'll like dance. Just sometimes, bro, you just see it like, bro, okay, you got to just put your foot in the ground, make your move, put your foot in the ground and go upfield. And there's a couple first downs like Parker Washington hasn't gotten in this game and in other games because he's done that.
Love the play call. Etienne immediately leaves the pocket to draw any kind of linebacker out. The offensive line literally create an opening in the middle, opening the seam for Trevor.
I love that because when teams go to scheme against us, they're going to have to spy him in the red zone. And if you're spying Trevor in the red zone, that's going to leave somebody open. Probably his running back who he's going to dump it off to.
17-14, Colts lead at 5:49 in the third.
Let's go, Trev.
Blitzing again. Trevor fires. That's caught. A lot of running with 45-50. In the Colts territory goes Brenton Strange, and that'll be a first down. They run it with Etienne. Tries to bounce it outside. Now
Etienne popped a couple good runs late, too. That's something I don't think people have been talking about lately. Like, they're saying how the run game hasn't really been going. I think Trevor's been checking us into a bunch of passes. One. And two, the running game comes alive in the fourth quarter. Mike, bro. Mike.
We're up, bro. We got to put these teams away, bro. We need to be able to run the ball in the fourth quarter. We're getting perfect, all the perfect practice of being able to run the ball in the fourth.
Pick it off. That's Dorian Jones.
Deuce.
That's elite right there. Hey, elite right there. And that's how you, my mom.
Eric Murray got a piece of that. Shout out Eric Murray had a pretty good game.
Yeah, that blitz.
You know,
I like that safety blitz.
Yeah.
Not zero, not zero. But
yeah.
Man, you talk about great awareness by
you know, only thing, he got the touchdown by the tight end. He got out of there too late, and then he got the pass interference.
If he could have gotten to like a full stride.
I know. That would have been a house call. That would have been my first. That would have been my defensive score I've been asking for.
Keep calling that. We'll make you right. I promise.
He said, keep calling that shit. I'm gonna get you right. I promise. Fucking love Jarian, dog.
We get to do it again. Let's go.
42-yarder from the left hash to give the Jags the lead. Cam Little out of the hold of Logan Cook. Logan puts it down. Cam kicks it up, and the field goal is good, and the Jags have taken the lead with 6:58
Shout out Topa in the chat. What's up, fellas?
Jacksonville
What's up,
20.
man? Happy New Year's.
Indianapolis 17. They run it with Taylor again. Tries to bounce it outside. Trayvon Walker gets him in the backfield. That is great work by Trayvon. He got him back.
Put this up here. Mike said Jones and Buster playing good right now, bruh.
3rd and 5 from the
Them boys are balling on the
for the veteran
defense.
Phillip Rivers.
Josh Hines Allen and Trayvon also.
He's going to get hit. He's going to get sacked.
They've been balling.
His own 49-yard
Buster
line.
and J.I.M.B.O been balling like for like the past 4 or 5 weeks. Trayvon and Josh really fucking balled out of their minds yesterday, or this past weekend.
4-man rush.
Both got a sack.
Deep downfield, and that ball's going to be knocked away.
Tackle. Both of them had tackle for losses.
Take over on downs. Greg
Newsom. How many turnover on downs do we have this year?
They take over in Colts
I think like 5 or 6.
I think we got more than that. I think we're like double digits.
I mean, we had two against the Panthers. We had one against them. I mean, are you count like the end of games where like we kneel the ball too? Because if you're counting then it's probably like 9.
Quarterback sneak to the left. First down, Jacksonville.
Like, you know, like a team had to go, like the Chiefs. The Chiefs had to go for it. They didn't get it. We got the ball back. We kneeled it. Game over. Like, are you counting that too?
And with
well, I mean, I think the only way to do it is to count those two. I mean, your team got the ball back.
Yeah, so
I think we're close to like 15.
No, I think there's only
we played 16 games, bro.
They're 5. They're coming after him.
And we have multiple games where we've gotten multiple.
Into the back of the end zone.
Like I think it's probably
but some of those too have been interceptions. Like the one against the Texans in week 3.
But
that wasn't a turnover on down. It was a turnover.
Well, it's not a turnover on downs. It's a turnover. It's an interception.
Right, but what I'm saying is
I mean, it was a turnover on 4th down. I mean, like you had you threw an interception on 4th down.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying. So I want to know what the total number of turnovers on down, because we got 30 takeaways. We have 30 turnovers. I want to know what our total turnovers on downs are.
Interception was needed to preserve victory.
Like that for real.
Lead him a little bit.
I told you.
Try that shit on him. Try that. Manifested it. Manifested it. Second quarter. Oh, we're going to get that pick. We said that. We're going to get
that.
Damn. You know we got the best turnover margin in the NFL now.
12.
Yeah, it says it doesn't have that specific
12. Guys, so proud of you. Those games are never easy, man. Those games are never easy. Going on the road, in the division, all that doesn't matter. You guys just step up and continue to win. Continue to win. That's all that matters, man. Continue to win and find ways to win. That's what it's about. So proud of you guys. Enjoy this, guys. Always enjoy wins on the road, man. No matter what, enjoy wins in this league because we earn them. We earn them, and we take every
Better believe it.
Jags on 3, 1, 2, 3.
How many interceptions do we have?
29.
We don't have 29 interceptions, do we?
Yeah, or close to it. Jags. Let's see. All right, so defense. Jags, where you at? Wait, what? I don't know. Let's move on to the next thing while I'm looking for it, because it's.
Yeah, we got 12 picks.
No, we got 21 interceptions.
21 interceptions.
Yeah. All right, I just found it.
Okay.
We got 21 interceptions and 9 fumbles,
Okay.
and we have a total of 30 takeaways.
Yeah, 30. Yeah.
So yeah. But 21. We got 21 interceptions. We have one less interception than Chicago. And I guess, and that thing I read, I guess it's wrong because Chicago definitely has the best differential.
Yeah,
they're plus 22.
We're plus 12.
Yeah.
That's what the 12 I was seeing is our differential is that we're plus 12.
Yeah. But nah, bro, we're taking the ball away at a high clip. I mean, 30. We're what? Almost 2 takeaways a game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I love it. Let me tell you what I didn't love. I didn't love the commentary on this game.
Yeah.
I felt like it was just a big tribute to Phillip Rivers. Like, not just Greg Olsen and whoever the other guy was on the broadcast commentary, but even when they kept going back to the Fox studios, they were just glazing the fuck out of Phillip Rivers like the whole time, and like downplaying what Trevor was doing. I said it during the sounds of the game. Trevor was dealing. Like, some people were saying that Trevor had a bad game, and they're like, "Oh, look at his quarterback rating for that game." But Trevor was dealing, bro. Like, at one point in the game, he was 7 for 7 for 77 yards. I think he had the two rushing touchdowns, and he had like 265, 69 yards.
Mm-hmm.
So, something like that. You know, it's like, that's a good game. The only reason his rating was as low, because I think his rating was like in the 70s, was he had the interception in the red zone, in the end zone, and he didn't have a passing touchdown. Yeah. He's easily like a 90 something if he gets one passing touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what game those people who were saying that Trevor had a bad game. You said it earlier, like, the Jags were moving the ball at will.
Yeah, no, we was going stupid. They couldn't stop us. They couldn't stop us doing anything, honestly.
Yeah, I felt like the most dangerous thing that could have happened was Jonathan Taylor getting going.
Yeah, had to keep his ass in check, boy.
That was the most, in my opinion, that was the most dangerous thing that could have happened. And the Jags did what a number one rush defense does. They kept that shit in check. Shout out to DEFCON, man.
Kept his ass under 100.
Yes, sir. Devin says they wanted Rivers to beat the Jags because he not playing against the Texans. Yeah. Okay, so real quick, bro. This is like further down on the list. Texas fans are mad as fuck right now. And basically, the league puts out that Riley Leonard will be the starter for this Week 18 game against the Texans. So naturally, you know, I take to Twitter and I make a post saying that if the Colts end up beating the Texans, there's going to be some conversations that need to be had, or the conversation that's going to be had. And Texans are taking it like a Texan slight. It's not really a slight. It's a slight if you lose. And I guess technically that's a win-win for the Jags. But it's more of a conversation of, you might have been able to stay in playoff contention had you have just played Riley Leonard. And that's going to be the conversation if they go into Houston and they win. So, I mean, if you're a Texan fan and you're seeing that, I mean, I appreciate the engagement. But bro, it's not always about you. Especially when the post clearly showed a Colts quarterback. But you know, I also understand that Twitter is a place where reading comprehension is only a recommendation. So you know, I'm glad that I have a platform where I could go live and I can say my stuff out loud. And not saying a person won't twist it or say I mean something other than the words that I actually said. But at the end of the day, bro, yeah, it'd be bad for y'all, but it doesn't really matter if y'all win or lose that game.
Bro, think about this, bro. Our defense went from giving up 132.6 rushing yards on the ground last year to 56.1.
Yeah.
That's almost 50 yards less per game.
Yeah. Yeah. And you can't forget, we only had 9 turnovers in total.
Yeah, total
as
turnovers.
a team.
Yeah.
Total turnovers. Yeah. We got 30. And there's still more and the thing is, there's still more football to be played.
Yeah, and we only gave up 69 rushing yards last week.
Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor, who?
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people thought that the Colts were doing something, but in reality, they only had really one good drive. Their other 2 really good drives, they started off in plus territory on those kick returns.
Yeah, and what was after some bull? Well, it's 2 weeks in a row, just right after some bullshit, motherfucker score.
Yeah. Well, okay. So the only reason I'm not like mad about that, because I feel like we got off on the Jacoby Myers one on the sideline. So I was like, okay, even swap, no swindle. It is what it is. I'm mad that they scored off that shit. But really, remember, that got called back. They scored a few plays later.
Yeah, I forgot. It did get called back.
Yeah, that got called back. But still, they still ended up scoring on that drive when really it should have been our ball, or they should have been punting it, one of the two. How'd you feel about the offensive line?
Walker Little was fucking up a little bit, but I mean, I think collectively they played well. Shout out to Cole Van Lander. Shout out to Jordan. Like I said, Jordan Manhunt. I think those guys played really well. I think Anton played well. Collectively, I think Ezra. I think Trevor is making them look a lot better too, because he's trusting them without he's trusting them with maybe not even having like all the confidence in the world in them. He's just trusting them because, hey, I just have to trust it.
Yeah.
And if it's not there, he's making the proper footwork to get out of there and scramble for touchdowns or first downs or whatever.
So Trevor said in one of his interviews, he said that a lot of people think that when I have to scramble, it's because the line, is breaking down in protection. He's like, the reality is that they're giving me those lanes to run.
Yeah.
I have to, he says at the end of the day, I have to make the decisions to keep us ahead of the sticks. So he's like, those guys do a really good job of opening lanes so I can run, so I can scramble out and find somebody, roll out and do this and do that. He's like, man, but teams are sending a lot of blitzes at us. And, so he praised the offensive line, saying more of, I know I'm doing the running and I'm having to scramble, but that's also a testament to them giving me the opportunity to do that by keeping lanes open and escape hatches,
Yeah.
But dog, he was killing them against the blitz, but dog, the Colts were lighting Trevor up.
Yeah, they got some shots in.
Trevor was getting smashed back there, bro. Okay, BTJ overall, what did you think about his day?
I don't know. I mean, I thought I was okay. I mean, he's not getting the target, so I mean, it's not really much you can do when. I mean, you played yourself into this position, and we had to pivot. The offense had to pivot. So, I mean, the good thing is they hasn't done much. So in the playoffs, you just got to catch the ball. But we'll dial it up for you some more. But I mean, you saw what they were doing, bro. They made sure Sauce was on him, or they tailored their defense to stop BTJ and Jacoby. So
a lot of extra contact on BTJ on the sideline before the ball got there.
Yeah, that was a PI, but they didn't call it. So I mean, just fight harder or sell it more.
What about the double catches? What about
I was going to say that because he didn't have to double catch that. He caught it.
Mm-hmm.
It was in your hands. Just catch the ball.
Yeah.
If you just catch it, it's a catch.
But he does that a lot.
He does. He's been doing this as a rookie.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something I feel like that's something he's got to fix because, I mean, like you said, you had the ball, like you did. There was no need for you to catch it and then like your hand. It was like he caught it and his hands bounced off of it, and then he had to put his hands back on it again. It's weird, man. Going back to, I'm sorry. I actually was about to skip something. Let's talk about the fourth downs because Liam was saying F them points, right?
Yeah.
On one of them, there was a big pickup, that speed option where Jacoby Myers sealed that block.
Yeah.
And Trevor pitched it to ETN, and ETN took it around the corner for a first down. Mm-hmm. I really didn't mind that one, but when we got closer, and we went forward and we did the QB sneak and didn't get it that first time. Mm-hmm. You and I talked about it off air, and you were of the opinion of, well, he's been doing this all year.
Yeah. So I shouldn't have been surprised, but that doesn't mean I have to like it. Because I feel like because we've lost games where we didn't take the points.
Right.
And not necessarily that we lost the games because we didn't take the points, but we did lose games where we didn't take the points.
Yeah. No, I agree with you because I told you, I went all the way back to the Bengals game where I was like, bro, in these situations, like, I want you to take the points. Now, he did say, like, in hindsight, he should have took the points. Obviously, Jarian comes up with that big interception. Yeah. We get the ball back pretty much in the area that we stalled out in. We still stall out in that area again, and then we kick the points. So, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it didn't hurt us per se, but it could have. It could have. And I just think that
we probably could have, and we probably still get that interception. Like you get the 3, and we probably still get the interception because
defense was on his ass. Defense was on Phillip Rivers' ass.
He was gonna have to press.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I think that okay, I get what Liam Cohen is doing. He says I want to teach these guys to learn how to win these games on our terms on offense. And I get the sentiment, but at the same time, with how much time that's not being a situational master, in my opinion. Yeah. Like, if I can say anything about, like, if I can critique his coaching job, that's the one thing I'll critique, is that sometimes he's too aggressive. In a close divisional game, the way it was, you got to take the points. You got to get the lead. Just get the lead. And then I think if you're as good as a team as you think you are, and that we believe you are, then all you're going to do is add to it. But every time you try something, and if the execution fails, or execution doesn't really fail, but they just out-execute you on the defensive side, now you're giving them a little spark. You're giving a little hope. Like I think it's also good if a team learns how to make another team quit. And it's those little things like that. Like, okay, damn, now we got to go down there. Now we definitely got to go down here and score. Oh, damn, we didn't score. Damn, they went down there and got some more points. Now we really got to go. You know what I'm saying? And you pressure them into making mistakes that way. I think, you also have to be a psychologist in this shit too. Look, being a bully and playing bully ball, that wins games too. But sometimes, bro, you gotta feed a team mentally, because all it takes is for one fuck up to give a team hope and a spark, and like, nah, you know what, man, we can beat these motherfuckers. We can play.
Yep. Yeah, we got to show their ass that no, there's nothing that you can do about this, bro.
Nothing you can do. We have to put it in their heart that there's no possibility that you can beat us.
Yeah.
And I think for the most part throughout the year, at least in the second half of the season, we've done that. But there's just been times like this Indy game, where we just, he just got greedy and like, no, we're just going to keep the ball on offense, so we're going to take the time away. Score, because I promise you, time is their enemy. When you go up, time is their enemy, dog. Josh Hines Allen at the end of the game, bro. Boneheaded penalty.
Yeah.
I mean, there was by the time he tackled Downs, there was 4 seconds left.
Yeah, you could just got up, bro.
You could have just got up. By the time they set the ball, the game's over. They didn't have time to. You gave them an opportunity to go out there and throw that Hail Mary. Well, essentially.
Look. Speaking of that play that caused that, and then the Hail Mary, that's right before we get off of this game. The perfect way to end the wrap up the Colts game is to show Antonio Johnson's mic'd up.
Yeah, let's get it. We'll dive into these comments.
So they're bringing in Riley Leonard with the stronger arm to throw one Hail Mary with 4 seconds left in the game.
Devin says, "Do you think we need to kick it out the back of the
Jags have backed up?
Kick it out the back on kickoffs this week?" Yes,
I do. They rush on this play.
Yeah.
Riley Leonard
DK's good on special teams.
He's in a shotgun.
Duval T agrees with you, Devin.
Jags are sending.
Robert says BTJ did at LSU too. Jacoby needs to show that kid some hand strength exercises.
Trying to throw it as far as he can into the back.
Let's go, AJ.
And the ball is intercepted by the Jags.
And he said he called that too. He said he was going to get that pick.
He did. He said it on.
So they're bringing in Riley.
That was the whole mic'd up.
Stronger arm to throw one Hail Mary with 4 seconds left in the game.
I got a pick, baby.
The Jags have backed up.
This is the same thing.
Back as they can get here. Let's see how many they rush on this play. Riley Leonard in on the final play of the game.
You got to talk in the mic.
Line scrimmage is the Jags' 48-yard line. And Riley Leonard with the stronger arm to throw one Hail Mary with 4 seconds left in the game.
I got a pick, baby.
The Jags have backed up.
Did you hear him say, "Let's get a pick, baby"?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Riley Leonard in on the final play of the game. He's in a shotgun.
Duval T says Liam has to learn when to take the points. Facts. Because DK is a lethal return man. Definitely agree with you, dog.
Oh yeah, it's free money on the floor, man. Oh yeah, we're gonna go. I'm gonna hit that burn. I gotta go crazy. Let's go, AJ. Yeah. You better hold on to that ball, though. You better hold on to that ball. You can't throw that far. Hey.
You can't throw
that far. Hey, yeah, Alec Pierce face masked the shit out of Antonio Johnson on that.
Boy. Hey, Ray. He put your ass in a mixtape.
Hey, it's an all-out blitz. Rivers lets it flow. It's picked off.
Devin says, seems like AJ gets a cheap interception at the end of the game. Yeah, that's his 4th one, ain't it, this year?
We call it crib. Hey, yo, I'll be there in 5 minutes. I'll be there in 5.
It was back and forth. They never collapsed when you had to make big plays.
Matter of fact, interceptions at the end of the game were the best interceptions to make.
They find a way to win again.
Yeah.
Unbelievable that this football team now is 12-4 with 1 game to play. They win the AFC South. If they win next week, I hope all of Duval's coming out to that one because it means everything to our city and to this football team.
The motherfucking bag. Yes, sir.
So yeah, bro. I mean, let's get into that, bro. Win this week and we are division champions.
Win
AFC South.
Win this weekend and everything is available for you.
Yeah.
So you have 3 outcomes.
Yeah.
Well, you have 3 positional. You have 3 positional outcomes. You have numerous amount of outcomes when it comes to who you will play, but you have 3 positional outcomes. You can stay at 3rd, you can move up to 2nd, or you can move up to 1st.
Yep.
All by winning.
All by winning. Yep.
You do your job, and you're guaranteed 3, 2, or 1.
Yep.
So, I don't know. That to me, just do what we've been doing. Go out there, kick ass, show no mercy, make it look bad. Hey, it's Happy New Year, man. Like I said, rocking. Need that back rocking.
Yes.
Need Cam Ward to understand what is going on in that motherfucker.
Let me ask you this question. So they asked Liam Cohen, hey, have you talked about AFC South, talking about the playoffs, the seedings, Super Bowl, AFC champ? Like, have you talked to the team about any of that stuff? And Liam Cohen's no. Says no. We had to get through all of this just to get to where we're at today. So we're just going to focus on today. I feel like that's really what's been right now.
That they're missing what?
I'm saying, do you think that's what this team has been missing?
Or
until now?
What the coaches or stuff saying that
like the coach, like remember we're always asking like what's the culture of this team?
Yeah, the Super Bowl mindset. I think he has the right. I think he has the right mess. I think he's sending the right message to the team if he's not saying that. Yeah. Because it is, bro. This is still you're like, bro. This like I don't think we've seen anything yet, bro. And I think that's what he's saying without saying it. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because you've seen even, bro, and through 16 games so far, we haven't really done the same thing. Definitely not back to back, but shit, rarely even twice. Like our game plans are different every week on offense. Like he's tailoring what our team does really well and what the other team cannot defend very well. And he tries to do it, and he tries to get to it. It's not bullshitting around out there.
Right.
So I think there's stuff that we, like I said, that like that hook and ladder, we hadn't seen that. I think there's stuff that we haven't seen with this offense yet. Even that where we could still elevate for this season, not even talking about the future.
Right. So, okay, so you already kind of laid out the win, and you're guaranteed the third, the second, the first. But also, you be the seventh. The playoffs are a guaranteed. I think the messaging. I personally love the messaging because I think why are we worried about playoffs? Why are we worried about AFC championships? Why are we worried about Super Bowls if we can't even win on the Sunday that we're playing? On the game that we're playing, like none of that shit matters if we don't win.
Yeah,
I think that's the biggest. I think that's the biggest mindset shift of this franchise is that it doesn't matter what any other teams are doing. It doesn't matter what people are saying. Now, look, we'll use whatever we can to piss us off or to motivate us to really go out and kick ass. But at the end of the day, nothing matters except for what's in the building, what the Jacksonville Jaguars do. And I think by him creating that mindset, that's the culture. When we're always asking about, what's the identity of the team? What's the culture of the team? And we never have an answer for it. I think that's it. I think that's it for this team. I think it's what he said, be where their feet are at. Be where their cleats are. Yeah. They take it one game at a time. And on other teams, we've heard them say, hey man, we just got to go 1-0. But it always sounded like they're steady looking ahead. I believe that this team does not look ahead. This team locks in and says, hey, we got to play the Titans. It doesn't matter what their record is. They're in the National Football League. And if we don't go out there and give them if we don't attack this opportunity with our best, then maybe we don't deserve the 3, the 2, the 1. We only get what we earn. We only get what we deserve, and we take everything else. And I just love that mindset for this team.
I hate to be a Jacksonville Jaguars fan.
We didn't want you. We didn't want you.
You see on your team, you know, like
they say they're trying to get rid of you.
You know, like quarterbacks that much.
You said what?
You know, like quarterbacks that much.
Who?
They only got you because they have to.
Nah, I hate to be a Jacksonville Jam.
They only got you because they had to. Oh my God. I knew about all the other stuff, but I didn't realize he said that to him. That's funny.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Man, fuck the Titans.
No,
Bro.
definitely fuck the Titans.
So,
Titans hate week.
This isn't on the board, but this. I think this might be the destiny year. Like it's redemption year, bro, for football, bro. Like, bro, Miami Hurricanes, bro, with them beating Ohio State yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
That's like they getting their revenge, bro. They had to get their revenge for that championship game.
Yeah.
And Miami is in the Final Four now, bro. They fuck around and can go to the chip and win that bitch.
Yeah.
We got to get look. We on our redemption tour. You know what it takes? Tennessee Titans. That the team we couldn't beat that year. The team that spoiled our chance to go to the Super Bowl. That's the team that we have to face on Sunday with hopes of potentially getting the number 1 overall seed in the AFC.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, bro, it's all redemption, bro. It's all get back. It's get back fucking season, bro.
And you kind of laid out.
Patriots got to get it. The Patriots got to get it, bro. Everybody, bro, it's get back, bro. We got to get it back. All this right now, this one shot, we got to go get it back. And then we got to go play football again next year. But we got to go get back some shit right now, bro. And start with the Titans.
Yeah. Yeah, I think some good payback, like you said. You got the Titans in there. You got the Patriots. How many times have the Patriots stopped us from going to the ship, you know? So seeing them in the AFC Championship or just seeing them in any round of the divisional round of the playoffs, I think would be great. But going back to the 99, what you're talking about, this also gives us a chance to do what we should have done in 99 and played the Rams.
Yes,
and, you know, everybody thinks, yo, Jags play the Rams, the Jags win in 99.
That's what I'm saying. That's part of this. All that's
it was a mashup.
Yeah, but
hold on.
But in the Super Bowl, yes, that's the ultimate redemption. That's what I was.
But no, there's another one. Because if the Eagles make it all the way to the Super Bowl, and we end up playing. We end up playing the Patriots in the AFC Championship or whatever. We have the opportunity to beat them and go play the Eagles. And look,
we can get our get back a multitude of ways, bro.
Everybody can get it. You know what I'm saying? The storyline for the Jags are so good, and the fact that
man, get back a motherfucker, man.
Yeah, bro. The storyline is so good, and the fact that the only reason you guys are hearing about it is because you're turning into the Men in Teal.
You are now in the mix with the Men in Teal.
That's it, bro. Ain't nobody talking about like that. Should be a point of conversation for the Jags, but like Liam said, there's no respect. Nobody's going to talk about us. Look, we can win the ship. We can win the Super Bowl, and they'll still. You know, they'll put an asterisk by it, and that's okay. That's okay. You know, like look, they put some people put an asterisk on that LeBron James, the bubble. You know what I'm talking about? The play-in bubble shit that they had that COVID year when he got that Lakers championship. They put an asterisk. Look, it's still a championship, bro. That's a dub. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what you. I don't give a fuck what you put on the side of it. Just make sure that champion is in there, because this year the Jacksonville Jaguars honestly have a real shot of being that. Not just going to their first Super Bowl, but winning their first Super Bowl. Very, 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 very possible that happens. But first, we have to take care of business against the Tennessee Titans. Look, I believe, yes, it's a winnable game, but we have to go in there and we just have to take care of business. It has to be just another business trip. We're going to be in the Prowlers again. I wish we could wear the Prowlers in the playoffs,
bro.
Can somebody let us know if you make the playoffs, if you get extra alternate uniforms?
That would be dope.
I would like to know that.
Brian Acosta in the chat with a Duval.
Yes. Welcome.
But yeah, man. Yeah, bro, it's a kick ass this weekend, man. We got it. Oh, we got it. You back.
Yo, did I?
Yeah, you did. You good. You should have been kind of in and out a little bit, but it was picking up through. But yeah, it finally kicked you. Because right now you kind of glitchy, but you're good right now.
All right. Robert says there is no team Jags can't beat in the playoffs. Pats and Broncos are frauds, and the Bills have 3 weapons and no defense. I don't think any of those teams are frauds. This is what I'm going to say. I think that all of those teams are good teams, and they can beat any team they face as well. I think the difference is that the Jaguars, in my opinion, and I'm sure most of y'all's opinion, are the more complete team.
Yeah.
We're more well-rounded. We have weapons on offense. We have great defensive players. Obviously, we stop the run. We're top in the league and stop the run. So that's what I think makes us dangerous. But we're only dangerous as long as we keep going in and we take care of those business, like I said earlier. Cheyenne says, hell yeah, line them up. Line them all up. It's our time.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Bro, shout out to Trent Baalke, man.
Yeah, bro.
This is a great physical, big, strong, like off the charts. You know what I'm saying? Like if you looked at some of their stuff, like like when they were coming out of like college, at maybe this thing called like the combine, like oh my god, like maybe that's how you build capable football teams versus incapable 4-win teams that get blown out every week.
Well,
but I don't know anything about football.
Well, no. Well, okay. So there's truth in what you said. Yes, the majority of these players are Trent Baalke guys, with the exceptions of like DeJuan Smooth and Josh Hines Allen and Dewey. Well, Dewey might no. Dewey came in 2020, so he wasn't a Baalke guy. But anyway, my point is James Gladstone, Liam Cohen, and Tony Bo took that, got rid of the waste, right, and then they filled in the gaps with decent production and talent.
It's the best
to round it out.
It was the best. We said it. I said it.
You said it.
I said it in the offseason. It's the best job in the league. You're getting the best. One of the best jobs in the league. This football team is full of football players, bro. Like this. You have guys. Like I said, you don't lose. You don't have 10 losses by 1 possession or less if you don't have an actual capable physical football team out there. It doesn't happen. Terrible teams get whooped out there. And this is the same. This is coming after 2 9-win teams. So these are capable teams. Like these are physically capable teams. They just needed the proper direction when it came to what's actually happening on the field. Yes, I love, like I said, give all credit where credit is due. But we're not going to really start seeing, we're not going to really start seeing the real James Gladstone, like when it comes to, it's going to be a few years before we start seeing like his draft picks. You know what I'm saying? The guys that can go out there and perform, that we're picking to go out there and perform. Because free agency is great. Free agency is great. You go get a player. You go get a player like Jacoby Myers. You trade for a player like Jacoby Myers before the deadline. You go sign Jordan Lewis. That's good. I mean, but you go get players, bro. Devin Lloyd is balling out. Is balling out for our defense right now.
Yeah.
But
that goes back to coaching.
Foye Lukin is still balling right now.
Right, but that goes back.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about.
But it still goes back to the coaches putting them in positions to do that, though.
Yeah, what I'm saying that's hand in hand with what I'm saying is you just had to have the right leadership. You just had the right on whatever the stuff is happening, the X's and O's. You needed the right people with the X's and O's because outside of his personality, you had the right person when it came to the Jimmys and Joes.
Right.
It's a good kitchen, bro. He left a motherfucker with a fully stocked kitchen.
Right.
Yeah, it was some stuff that was wilted and gone bad. Yeah, you got tossed that. But I just bought groceries there's still great groceries in here, bro. This filet mignon, it's top tier shit in here, man. Let's cook some good meals.
Yeah, Daryl says Strange, Anton, Trey, AJ Buster, just to name a few of those bulky guys.
Yeah, Parker Washington,
look, Trevor and Parker Washington. I guess technically, a lot of people are out on.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, is that and that was the thing when we went on the Duval dive, and oh boy, he's a 49. I'm like, bro, you can't tell me that he didn't. Like, look at what your team was, and look at what your team was when he left. Y'all were primed and ready to because y'all went to a Super Bowl with him.
2 years later, it was like 2 years later. They had went to the Super Bowl, lost. And then I guess they went. No, they couldn't have won the Super Bowl.
They went with them, and then after he left, they went back. A year later or something like that. They went
2 years later. Yeah,
2 years later they went back with majority of that team that was crafted. So it's like,
right.
Yes, bro. This is the job. You walk into the situations that you walk into. Right. Plenty of GMs walk into terrible situations. Sometimes GMs get to walk into really good situations.
Right. Well, I think again that's why I give a lot of credit to James Gladstone and his administration and Liam Cohen and Tony Bo is because they were like, okay, yes, there is a lot of good players, but if we can just fix this, trade this, let's he's a good player, but I think for what we're trying to do, this guy better. Again, let players make plays.
Maybe not even a better player, a different player, a better player for what we're trying to do. Yeah, and that's all. Yeah. Yeah, your shit's breaking up. Yeah, your shit's breaking up. Yeah, I mean, you can try to redo it real quick if you want, but yeah, it's just frozen like a motherfucker right now. So, but yeah, man. So, I think, bro, like I said, bro, we just gotta turn up, man, this weekend, man. Anybody that's in Jacksonville, make sure y'all come to the bank, bro. Be loud, be proud. Rock your throwbacks, rock your teal. It's a teal out. Weather should be nice. I mean, me and Jimbo gonna be there, turning up. What we got in the chat? Robert says Stones really literally has a mad at a college scout kid. Yeah, bro. He's just like, hey, why can't it work? Which is perfect. It should be like, why wouldn't it work? Like, let's try some shit, bro. You don't have to fucking be. Bro, it's the NFL, bro. Like, they're playing football. Let's get good people around other good people, and good things should happen.
What I missed, bro? I don't know what's going on with my internet. It just kept kicking me off.
No, you're good. I was just reading the chat. going to the chat.
All right. Well, bro, let's get to injury report.
Speaking of injury, Stone Cold said my foot should be healed up to make it for the playoffs.
Oh, damn. Shout out Stone Cold. What happened to your foot?
I didn't know something happened to your foot, Stone.
We got the injury report. Bayshaw Tootin at practice, limited. Danny Strigal did not participate. Tim Patrick was limited with a foot. Trayvon Walker was a full participant. Ezra Cleveland was limited with a shoulder. Jalen McLeod was limited with his ankle. Robert Hainsey did not participate again. Buster Brown was limited with a neck. Patrick McCarry also did not participate again with a back. Jordan Lewis also did not participate, which is weird because I thought they were putting Jordan on IR, but maybe not. Maybe not. Just in case, we go deep enough in the playoffs and he can come back. Armstead
will miss the remainder of the season, which is not the postseason.
Okay. Eric Armstead was on there, but he was a full participant with a hand. And Greg Newsome, the second, was on there as did not participate, shoulder and personal. Now, this is Wednesday's report. I actually couldn't find today's report. But yeah, a lot of those things I'm not worried about. I think if you so theoretically we should go in here and put Bill to ass.
Yes.
Theoretically. If the Jaguars played how they played the last time they played them and since they played them, they should whoop the Titans ass. With that way of thinking, I think you can give a guy like Danny Strigal another week to fully recover. You know what I'm saying? Going into the playoffs, so you have more options and you can be at more healthy on playoff time with people that are honestly going to make plays for you. I mean, who did I just say? Strigal, Jalen McLeod. I think Jalen McLeod scratch.
BJ.
Patrick McCarry, Lindsay. I just think, look, with Wyatt Milam and Walker okay at the right guard position. And, with Jonah Monheim, I think they feel okay at center. Why not allow those guys to rest and be able to come back even more assuredly healthy? So I'm not really worried about this injury report. I think that they're being smart, getting ready to take
Yeah, got to.
So how do you see this coming down? The Jags are favored. Now it's anywhere between minus 12.5 to minus 13.5. We're gonna go with the 12.5. And like last week, the over under is 47.5. What do you think?
I'm gonna take the Jags with the 12.5, but I'm gonna take the under. I'm gonna go Jags. Jags 34, Titans 9.
3 field goal day for him. Yeah, I'm taking the Jags, and I'm taking the Jags minus the points, and depends on how quickly we jump out on them. You know what? I'm going to take the over.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take the over. I think Jags.
Did we jump out on them?
38-10.
They get some. Okay, yeah, we jump out on them. They get a little bullshit touchdown late.
Yeah, I think 38-10. That would give them 40. That's 48 total points. So I'll take the over.
See, I almost went 38 now. I was like, let me do 34 now.
Yeah,
it still would have been under.
Because again, there's a possibility. Somebody said it in the comments. Hold on. Devin, shout out Devin. He says the starters need to be sitting out for a quarter, resting for the playoffs. Yeah. So I think it also depends on if we really get out early on them. I think that's what's going to happen. John, shout out John. You sit them after a commanding lead only. Roberts is taking the under. He's taking the Jags, but the under. He's saying 30-17 Jags. John is taking the over and the Jags 48-10. Stone Cold in the chat says, by the beginning of the fourth quarter, I shouldn't see any starters. That should be the goal, in my opinion. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just feel like that's the game plan. Hey, look, mash the gas on them early, have 28 points by the halftime. If you can get more, obviously. But, like, I think between 21 and 28 points is the goal by halftime. Houston, Texas, Dave, he says, Jags are quietly making a run to the AFC Championship. Hey, man, appreciate a Texan. Well, I don't know if you're a Texan or if you're a Jags fan from Houston, Texas. But, yeah, definitely doing that. Shout out to you for joining the show. Robert says, shit, we benching starters by fourth quarter. Again, that's the goal, but they have to take care of business.
Yeah, I want to see Nick Mullins for all the right reasons on Sunday.
Oh, 1,000%.
You know what I'm saying? God damn.
MIT is the Army, the Navy, the greatest is Jimmy and Keenan, the ultimate package. Ooh.
Houston says 34-14 Jags. He also is taking the over. Protecting angels around the prince.
Hey.
Yeah, bro. Got it. But look, hey, here's the reality. It's the Titans, so we have to remember, like, they're not going to just roll over. We have to break their spirit.
Have to. It's the division game. Same thing as last week.
Yeah, we just have to break their spirit. We don't turn the ball over in the Colts game. Their spirit is broken the first half. Like, you know what I'm saying? The Riley Leonard might have been in the game. So I just think Jags come out, they're focused. They know, hey, nothing else is more important than this game right here. And they're going to put their energy into that. And the outcome is going to be what has been the majority of really the second half of the season when everything's been clicking. I think they're going to go out there and they're going to dominate and they're going to beat ass. And they're going to look good doing it.
Belt to ass.
Yeah, man. You got anything else?
No, bro. That's it, bro.
Hey.
Take care of business on Sunday. And
pack out the bank. If you can, look, I understand holidays was just here, but if you can afford a ticket, bro, if you can come down there, man, pack out the bank. Show love to the team.
If there's enough people, you might be able to get a standing room only for $20 or something like that, man. $20, $30.
Yeah. And look, how many times I hope for some years to come, we're going to be able to see 13 a 13-win team or better the last game of the season. But hey, y'all, you haven't been able to see this shit since the 90s.
Yeah.
Since the 90s. So the majority of fans, there's a good chunk of the fans that have never seen really over a 10-win team outside of the 17 Jaguars. Like, this is your opportunity to see a possible 13, already 12-win team, but a possible 13-win team in person, in the Prowlers, nonetheless. What more reason would you need to just show up and pack the bank? So show up, pack the bank, man. We're going to be there. If you see us, come holler at us. And with that said, that is your host, Agent J, and y'all rocking with your boy, J to the I to the M-B.
Oh.
And we are out of here. Peace.